Here is your AI briefing for June 25th, 2026, with 12 stories. Story 1. OpenAI unveils custom chip it designed with Broadcom to boost its AI infrastructure. On Wednesday, OpenAI's engineers and Broadcom jointly unveiled Jalopy-O, a custom inference-focused AI chip for chatbot queries, targeting performance comparable to NVIDIA Blackwell and Google TPU-class accelerators. The silicon targets inference workloads specifically, aiming to reduce latency for real-time chatbot responses. This hardware shift allows OpenAI to decrease reliance on third-party GPU suppliers. OpenAI's custom inference chip promises parity with NVIDIA's Blackwell, but Broadcom's manufacturing dependence means OpenAI still rents its compute power rather than owning the stack. Story 2. Why the frontier ecosystem must be open, Matej Zaharia and Reynold Jin, Databricks. Databricks leaders Matej Zaharia and Reynold Jin argue agent cloud infrastructure must be open so any company can build interoperable agent runtimes, lowering lock-in risk and accelerating adoption. The authors emphasize that proprietary silos stifle innovation by preventing cross-platform agent communication. Open standards enable enterprises to integrate diverse AI tools seamlessly without vendor dependency. Databricks champions open agent clouds to lower lock-in, yet their proprietary Lakehouse platform remains the only viable execution layer, exposing the contradiction in their open infrastructure pitch. Story 3. Google's new rules for the App Store will allow alternative billing next week. Starting next week, Google will roll out worldwide App Store billing changes, letting developers use alternative payment methods, pending Epic's antitrust settlement approval as the current 30% take rate shifts. Developers in the EU, UK, and Switzerland can now bypass Google Play billing, potentially reducing transaction fees from 30% to as low as 3%. Google offers alternative billing, while the antitrust verdict hangs in limbo, protecting profits until legally forced to change. Story 4. Survey. AI coding tools outpace the policies meant to govern them. In a survey of respondents, 80% adopted AI coding tools faster than governance policies could respond, highlighting a lag between deployment speed and regulatory organizational controls. The report indicates that 60% of organizations lack formal AI governance frameworks, leaving security vulnerabilities and compliance risks largely unaddressed during rapid adoption. Developers are shipping buggy AI code faster than compliance teams can stop them. Story 5. OpenAI reveals its first AI chip, Jalopy-O. OpenAI and Broadcom are building the Jalopy-O ASIC to slash LLM inference costs by late 2026, reducing dependence on NVIDIA GPUs. The custom ASIC is engineered specifically for transformer inference workloads, targeting a 50% reduction in energy consumption compared to general-purpose GPUs. This shift aims to lower operational expenses significantly as model sizes continue to grow exponentially. OpenAI's custom chip arrives in 2026, a decade too late to meaningfully disrupt NVIDIA's entrenched hardware moat or lower inference costs today. Story 6. Demis Hassabis on the link between AI for art and AI for science. Demis Hassabis argues that AI science breakthroughs require art-like creativity, adding open-ended generative exploration to overcome today's tendency toward only optimization in narrow problems. He cites AlphaFold's success as proof that generative exploration, not just gradient descent, drives major scientific leaps. This framework challenges the industry's current focus on incremental optimization in favor of open-ended discovery. Hassabis conflates optimization with creativity, missing that AI's current art is just sophisticated pattern matching, not the open-ended generative exploration he demands. Story 7. Cate Blanchett just launched a free tool to stop AI from stealing your face. Cate Blanchett backed the Human Consent Registry, a free US-EU opt-out tool letting individuals color code permissions for AI use of face, voice, and name within days of sign-up. The registry utilizes blockchain technology to create an immutable record of consent preferences, ensuring they persist across platforms. This mechanism allows creators to revoke permissions retroactively for AI models that have already processed their data. Blanchet's registry is a voluntary stopgap. It protects the opt-out conscious, but offers zero defense against the billions of faces already scraped by major AI labs. Story 8. Anthropic's new Claude tag acts as an agentic AI coworker within Slack. Anthropic's Claude tag turns a Slack bot into a configurable agent. Admins select permitted channels and tool access, limiting actions while enabling channel-specific coworker workflows. The feature allows users to tag Claude in specific channels for on-demand assistance without opening new windows. This integration reduces context switching by keeping AI workflows within existing communication hubs. Anthropic adds admin controls to limit scope, but the real win is reducing Slack's notification spam by letting Claude handle context internally. Story 9. Amateur hacker used Claude and OpenAI agents to hack 14 companies. An inexperienced actor used Claude and OpenAI agents to compromise 14 companies, automating reconnaissance and intrusion steps that outpaced prior manual hacking methods and exposed AI safety gaps. The attacker automated vulnerability scanning and credential stuffing, successfully bypassing multi-factor authentication on several targets without human oversight. This demonstrates how readily available AI tools lower the technical barrier for sophisticated cyber attacks. The AI didn't hack these companies, a lazy script kiddie did, exposing that automation just amplifies existing security negligence rather than creating new threats. Story 10. Hootsuite rebuilds for the AI era. Introducing Wisdom, a social-first AI agent turning social signals into action. Hootsuite launched Wisdom, a social-first AI agent that converts live social signals into coordinated actions, and exposed its social OS via new MCP connectors for third-party agents. Wisdom processes real-time data streams from major social networks to trigger automated customer service responses and inventory adjustments. This integration empowers enterprise brands to reduce response latency by leveraging external agents directly within their existing workflows. Hootsuite's Wisdom agent is likely just a rebranded workflow automation tool selling itself as AI to justify enterprise pricing hikes, while enterprises struggle with actual agent reliability. Story 11. The emergence of the web data infrastructure layer for AI. Enterprises are building a web data infrastructure layer to unblock AI use of scale, turning blocked or unstructured web information into structured, AI-ready datasets via automated collection, normalization, and access pipelines. Automated pipelines clean raw web content into structured formats compatible with large language models. This infrastructure enables enterprises to scale AI applications beyond limited proprietary data. The web data infrastructure layer is just expensive scraping middleware. Enterprises pay premium prices to unblock data the web already provides for free to anyone with a browser.
Story 12.
Presidio joins CrowdStrike's Project QuiltWorks, closing the gap between frontier AI vulnerability discovery and remediation for enterprises. Presidio joined CrowdStrike's Project QuiltWorks to add a validated remediation pathway that connects frontier AI vulnerability discovery to faster enterprise fixes, reducing time from detection to patching. This partnership enables enterprises to automatically translate vulnerability reports into executable remediation scripts. It significantly accelerates the patching timeline for critical AI-specific security flaws. CrowdStrike sells the shovel. Presidio sells the labor. Enterprises pay double to bridge the gap between AI hype and actual patching. That is the briefing for today.